Hello, everyone. This is my birthday edition of my radio show, and I am here. And I want to mention it is 11:10 p.m. on December 29th, one day before my birthday, maybe a few minutes or hours before my birthday. But I want to mention this right now that I'm on my Easy Polls webpage that I've created the one question for, which is, what was your favorite 2013 ECPW Long Island show? Was it the February show, the April show, the June show, the August show, or the October show, or the December show, the last show? And I want to mention the number one winner, the number one picked event that was voted for the most, and that is 63% on the December show. 63% of you liked the December show and loved it. 25% of you loved the February show, and 13% of you loved the August show. 0% for April, 0% for June, and 0% for October. Don't know why, but the poll is officially closed as of right now on this pre-recorded radio show episode. But what I want to mention is my number one favorite ECPW Long Island show, and that is the last show we had, December 7th, and that is because it just means a lot to me. I mean, seriously, just the fact that it's our last show as of right now. It's not our permanent last show, but as of right now, as it stands, it is our last show until we find a new building to perform at. Until we find a new building that we can use for another wrestling show, it is our last show as of right now, but not permanently, just for the meantime. But again, as more information arises, I'll let you all know. But as of right now, I have no information, so sorry about that. Anyways, what I want to talk about is this past ECPW wrestling show in December, and the reason why it's my number one favorite ECPW show that I've ever refereed. I've refereed every show since September of last year, 2012, and it's a great honor to have refereed those many shows, a year and a half. Thank you. But why it's my favorite show? It's my favorite show because it represents that it's the last show. It means a lot. I mean, I refereed pretty much the first 3 or 4 matches, I don't know, of the first half of the show. Then I came back for Dickie Rods and Nikki Adams versus Cash and Alexa Rose, which Dickie Rods and Nikki Adams went over in that match and ended up winning. Then, right after that, the very next match was Mason Shadows versus Lucas Sane in a submissions-only match, and I refereed that match, and that was my last match of the night, and pretty much until we found another place to perform at for ECPW Long Island. But until we find another building to perform at, it's my last match as well as my last show to perform at as of right now. But again, when more information arises as when we're going to find a new building to perform at for East Coast Professional Wrestling Long Island Division, I'll let you all know. Anyways, it's time to move on from ECPW to the WWE. And what happened this past Saturday was that this past Saturday on WWE Tribute to the Troops, it had Jeff Dunham, it had Daughtry, it had all the divas, all the wrestlers of the WWE, past and present, just to pay tribute to the troops, pretty much. As the name implies to the show, tribute to the troops. And at the end of the show, everyone went in the ring. Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. Despite their on-camera differences, they all went out to the ring and paid tribute to the troops the best way they could. The very best. And I saw the show from the Jeff Dunham part and so on, which is the ending of the show. And I could say it's one of the greatest shows they've ever done, and hopefully they continue doing more and more and more shows of Tribute to the Troops. And it's my fourth favorite WWE show they do. My first is WrestleMania. My second is the Royal Rumble. My third is Extreme Rules, the pay-per-view after WrestleMania, and my fourth is tribute to the troops. It just means a lot to me that they do these types of shows for the troops that fight for our country, and they give them free shows throughout the whole year, but then at the end of the year, they give them a whole hour worth of a free show dedicated to them, and they allow all their it's only a troop show. You are either a troop or your family of a troop, and you can go to the show that way. But unless you're either a troop or a family of a certain troop, you're not allowed in the show. So, I want to say thank you to the WWE, not for any reason, but for doing what they do best each and every week, each and every year, each and every month. And I want to move on from WWE for a minute to myself. My birthday is tomorrow night. Well, not tomorrow night. My birthday is tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, this is from Sunday night's 11 o'clock point of view. My birthday, if you're listening to this anytime after 12, my birthday is today. But today, meaning Monday, December 30th, 2013. I'm going to air this now, right after I am done recording this, and then I'm going to air another New Year's Eve edition of my radio show, The James Ballas Show. So tomorrow night, as in Tuesday, December 31st, sometime during the day, sometime either in the morning or during the day, be aware that you can check my Spreaker.com account and listen to my new episode, my New Year's Eve edition episode, because I am going to host a New Year's Eve edition of my radio show, just to bring the end of 2013 and give a close to my 2013 and bring open the 2014 new year. So, what I want to mention right before I go is that you can catch me any day, anytime, anywhere, by going to Spreaker.com and listening to my past episodes that I've put out there. And I put out there because I want you all to listen to me whenever you can, whenever you want, all day, every day. Because I want you to know what's on my mind about whether it's ECPW Long Island or whether it's World Wrestling Entertainment or it's Total Nonstop Action Impact Wrestling or it's about myself or it's about the world around me. I talk different topics. You never know. I'm a random guy. Mostly it's about wrestling, yes, so that's where I come a little predictable, but you never exactly know what I'm going to talk about. The only way you know it's a wrestling-related topic is if it's a WWE show episode or if it's a TNA episode topic or if it's an ECPW Long Island show episode. Then you know it's wrestling-related. But if it's the James Ballas show related, then you have no idea what I may talk about. That's where I come unpredictable, is my own show, which is where this is going to. So you do not know what I'm going to talk about on my show. It is unpredictable all the time. I'm random on my show. I may talk about wrestling at one point, but then I talk about something completely different. In fact, I'm going to leave you with that I am a random guy on my own show. I'm predictable on any other show I host or co-host. But other than that, I'm a random, unpredictable person. So, with that said, I want to wish you all a Happy New Year. Thank you for listening to my 2013 birthday edition of my radio show, The James Ballas Show. And happy birthday to me. And good night, everyone. Thank you for listening. And you can catch me again tomorrow night, Tuesday, December 31st, for the New Year's edition of my radio show. Good night, everyone.